Case number 1. She says he's a baker. Google says otherwise.
Okay, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Miss.
Miss Mercy, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, so my baby daddy is just not doing his part, taking care of our twins. It's been 2 years, and it's just getting really hard doing it by myself and trying to maintain my career and everything as well.
You said twins. Are these boys, girls?
A boy and a girl, Rolls and Royce.
Okay, like the car?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the boy's name?
He's Rolls.
Rose, okay. Let's make sure I get it. And Royce is the girl. Okay.
She stands before the judge holding 2 years of pain alone. Her twins need their father, but he is nowhere in sight. She built a career while raising Rose and Royce alone. What she reveals next stuns everyone in court.
Royce is actually a cute name for a girl.
I like it. Yeah.
Never thought about that.
When I looked at her, she just looked like a Royce to me.
Okay, all right. All right, so he's not contributing, he's not involved. Tell me the backstory, like how did the two of you get together?
Yeah, so I was actually at an after party for a concert, and he was a performing artist, and you know, a couple drinks, and you know, I became more social and decided to go express my flirtations on him, and then you know, one thing led to the next.
Okay, keep going.
Got
Lead
two
with that.
beautiful kids. He's a rapper, a local rapper though, so he's still building his career.
She admits she made the first move at a wild after-party after a few drinks. One night led to 2 beautiful kids with a local rapper chasing fame. But his hustle hides something strange. What she finds next shocks everyone.
He also does like some hustling on the side as well, so
Okay.
I want a piece of that as well because he makes a good living doing that.
All right, when you say hustling, like that could be anything. Does he cut hair?
Well, I Googled a few things of like kind of what he does. So he goes to the grocery store and purchases like a lot of the same type of items. Typically like there's a lot of baking soda involved.
Okay.
And
So he's a baker.
I would say so, yeah, he bakes.
She says he hustles on the side, buying mountains of baking soda from the store, so she assumes he must be a baker. He is popular in the community, always selling out of his pastries. But something feels off here.
Okay.
He's pretty popular around the community too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's active in the community. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Is this a
pastries
nonprofit?
are like off the shelf. He's always selling out of his pastries. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Continue.
Yeah, so he's disrespectful, first of all, because I saw him a couple weeks ago with another chick up the block, and he's not even taking care of his kids, but he has time to wine and dine her and all of this. And all I'm asking is that he just does his part for Rolls and Royce.
All right. Does he have any other children outside of Rose and Royce?
He does.
She says he has time to wine and dine another woman, but no time for his own kids. She demands he finally does his part for Rose and Royce. But the judge asks a question that changes everything in court.
Okay, how many other children?
I found out about them after the fact, but he does.
Okay, and how old are Rose and Royce? I don't think I asked you that.
They're 2 years old.
2, all right. And these other children, are they older, younger?
Both. He's got 2 older and 1 younger.
2 older, 1 younger. So a total of 3 outside of Rose and Royce.
Correct.
Okay. When was the last time you seen him?
Oh, I saw him a couple weeks ago when he was with old girl.
Okay. Did you have him served at that time? Because I do see a return here where he was served.
He was served a week prior to that.
Okay, all right.
The truth comes out. He has 5 children total, not just Rose and Royce, 3 more kids from other women. He was served papers a week before she saw him with another woman. The judge pauses. What happens next shocks.
Right. Did you all discuss anything about whether or not he was coming to court? I mean, not that you had to, but
I mean, when I saw them, I tried to approach them, but it didn't, you know, we didn't really get to discuss much about the court case.
When you approached them, what did they look like?
I mean, it wasn't anything bad. I just saw them out, so I walked up to him. I saw the girl sitting there, and she had a cute little bag, so I commented on her bag. And then she took it as a petty remark. So we got into
Were you being petty?
The bag was cute. It was a Telfar bag.
What did you say?
Cute. I was like, oh, this little bag is cute.
She admits she walked up to him and the other woman just to comment on her bag. But the moment turns into a heated argument in public. She never even got to talk about court. What she said next stuns.
Oh, you put little in there.
It was the little, you know, they have 3 different sizes, so it was actually the little bag.
Oh, okay, because you know adding little in front of something could come off as petty.
But if she had the medium bag, I would have probably said, oh, this medium bag is cute.
Okay, continue with the story.
So yeah, she didn't like what I had to say, so we got into a heated argument. So needless to say, I didn't even really get to have a conversation with my baby daddy, so I'm not sure why he's not here, but I do know that he got the papers.
Okay, all right, so did you want me to look at that?
Yes.
She explains the comment that started it all. She called it the little bag, not realizing that one word sparked a full-blown argument in the street. The internet is already debating who is really in the wrong here today.
Yes. What you did on the Google search?
Yes, please. I've already got it opened up to the page.
Thank you. Okay, it's a lot in here. And I appreciate you being prepared and you have it all tabbed and everything for me. Oh, okay. It's quite a bit in here. So, baking, we'll just say baking. How much do you think he makes on a monthly basis?
I would love to find out because I keep hearing different answers, and according to him, he's always broke.
She pulls out her phone, ready to prove everything. She has screenshots, receipts, and social media posts all tabbed and organized for the judge. She says he claims he is always broke. But the evidence tells a very different story.
According to him, he doesn't break even. He's always owing money, and but I know that to be a lie because he's wine and dining this woman. So I would maybe suspect upwards.
In what amounts? Because all you provided me were things that you pulled off of Google. It's not necessarily anything scholarly, not anything that is grounded in fact or even law. It's just things you pulled off Google, and I see there are some pictures from an Instagram page.
So I would assume about $20K weekly is what he brings in.
The judge flips through her evidence one photo at a time. She claims he secretly makes $20,000 a week based only on his flashy Instagram posts. The judge stays silent for a moment, then says something unexpected next.
All right.
Just based on, all of the stunting on the gram.
Okay. So he's one of those. He's on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You said he makes about how much from his regular job?
$60K.
$60K. All right. So here's the thing. Yes, in some circumstances, you can order that people pay child support based on what you believe is what they're making. However, the issue here is that you're basing it on an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't make someone pay child support based on an assumption.
Even if his caption says, how much money he's got.
The judge drops a harsh truth. She cannot order child support based on assumptions or captions alone. His real job pays $60,000 a year, not the $20,000 she believed. The courtroom goes quiet as reality sinks in.
Well, and here's the thing about these captions, and that's why I said, is he one of those? Because people stunt and put certain things on social media. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. Like he said here, just made 5 bands. What is that? Is that a random one-time thing? Is that something that he's doing weekly? You really can't tell just by looking at these posts. It just says it for that one caption. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. If you had something to show me that was more concrete on a consistent basis, maybe.
Even though they're date stamped? Because it's every 3 or 4 days he's making posts like that.
The judge breaks it down. One caption saying, "Just made 5 bands," does not prove anything consistent. People stunt online, and numbers alone do not equal truth in court. Without real proof, her entire case could collapse right here today.
I see what you're saying. However, it's not very concrete to just say that that's what he's doing all the time. It's clear that he has a lot going on.
Except taking care of these kids.
Well, I didn't say that. Those are your words. It's clear he has a lot going on, but that one caption is the only one that I'm seeing that says any mention of an actual dollar amount.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, he was served to be here today, so he knows he was supposed to be here, so we can go ahead and place him on child support to ensure that you do start receiving some child support for the children.
The judge makes it clear one caption is not enough evidence, but one thing is undeniable. He was served, and he still did not show up today. The judge finally decides it is time to place him on child support.
Okay.
But the additional amount, we can't do that unless you come back and say, you know, he's making this much more, and you actually get something a little bit more concrete.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense? Health insurance, who carries the children on health insurance?
I do.
Okay, how much is your health insurance?
$150.
Is that for both children or just,
For both.
are you included in that?
No.
Okay, $150, all right. And you said he has 5 children total.
Correct.
All right, so we're gonna base that off of 15%. Do you know if he has access to private health insurance?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
The judge moves to health insurance, asking who covers the kids. She says she pays $150 a month alone, with 5 children total. The judge reveals support will be based on 15%. What that means next.
Well, if he does, the reason I ask, because if he does, then he can decide after he gets this paperwork today that he wants to come back to court and show the court proof of his
he ain't
actual
doing all
income,
that. Yeah.
proof of health insurance, and try to get it cheaper.
Yeah, he's not doing all that.
He might.
He didn't even bother to show up today.
Well, he didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm looking at an empty chair, but you'll be surprised. Some people do come back, especially when you start speaking about money. Okay? So, giving him credit for the other 3 children that he has, his child support would be based on 15% of his income. You understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
Okay.
The judge warns her he could still come back to court with proof of income and insurance to lower his payments later. But credit for his 3 other children means support is based on just 15% of his income.
So, do you have any questions about that? Is that a no?
Just maybe what the dollar amount is.
Okay. Oh, I was getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I was getting to that. Okay. So, based on 15% of his gross income, based on $60,000 a year, is $5,000. His net is $4,120.17. 15% of that would be $618 plus the $150 reimbursement. Brings it to $768 per month. And that's for both kids.
Okay.
The moment finally arrives. The judge reveals the exact number. 15% of his income comes to $618, plus the $150 reimbursement, bringing the total to $768 for both kids.
Why did you look like that? You look like you went down.
For each kid.
No, it's
okay.
based on his income. Each kid would well exceed
I'm gonna
what
find
it
out
is.
the rest of his income because I know.
Well, I mean, if you find it out and you bring something in here, it's credible, it's something that I can actually quantify. Like if you bring in receipts of, when I say receipts, I'm talking about the things that you brought in already on Instagram, and it's showing something consistent, like I'm making $5,000 every 2 weeks. Well, we can quantify that, right?
Okay.
That's $10,000 a month. So you multiply that over a course of a year. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Something a little bit more concrete. So do you have any questions about anything?
No.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, then you're dismissed.
Thank you.
The case closes, but her fight for Rose and Royce is just beginning. The judge reminds her real proof could still change everything. If you want to see what happens in the next case, like, comment, and subscribe right now. Case number 2. The ex who judged her now needs help herself.
Mrs. White, what brings you here today?
Well, Judge Bonda, nice to see you again. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you too. And it's interesting to see you sitting on this side.
Yes, well.
With Mr. White?
Yes, Damien is here today. He's finally back from building that bridge.
Right, but it's interesting that you're here making a request because the last time you were here, his ex-wife was making a request for child support and you gave her such a hard time.
Well, you know, back then I was so blinded by love and a bunch of other things, and now
Isn't that ironic?
Dollar signs.
Yes,
She once gave his ex-wife a hard time over child support. Now she sits in the exact same seat, asking for the same help. Karma has come full circle. The judge remembers everything. What happens next will leave you speechless.
I believe that I have definitely learned my lesson, and karma has definitely come around.
Okay, well, you said it, but continue. What brings you here?
So I would like to request child support for our 2 beautiful children.
Okay.
I cannot send them to school on my own. I don't want to pull them out. You know, they have their friends and they're doing so well, and I would hate to make them change schools.
Okay, and you said that you're paying tuition?
Yes.
Are you paying it or is Mr. White paying it?
Well, when we were together, we were paying it. But, you know, now that I have to find a new job and...
She asks the court for help raising their 2 children. She refuses to pull them from their school or their friends. Tuition alone costs thousands every year, and she just lost her income. Now everything depends on one crucial number.
To subsequent the money that I no longer have coming in, I need his help.
Okay, all right. And how much is tuition?
Tuition is about $5,000 a year per child.
Okay. Per year?
Yes.
Okay. This better be a pretty great school.
Yeah, it's connected to Yale and Harvard.
Oh, okay, interesting. So, how was the bridge? Because you definitely didn't show up for court the last time.
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm guessing everything went well.
I'm a civil engineer, Your Honor, and I was in Italy for a conference, not the building of the Bridge of Gibraltar.
Oh, okay.
The numbers come out. $5,000 a year per child at a school connected to Yale and Harvard. Then the judge turns to him. He missed the last court date, claiming he was overseas at a conference in Italy.
You must have lied to
Well,
me.
she must didn't know.
Apparently didn't know that there's a large step up from being housewife to employed.
Oh. I caught that. Continue.
So I'm currently paying the insurance for our children.
Okay, and how much is that?
$500?
$500. Okay. And that's for both children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Continue.
Now, I don't understand exactly why my loving wife would think that in combination that we are paying for our children, considering I'm the only one that works.
He tells the court he pays $500 a month for their health insurance alone. He questions why she believes they share expenses when he says he is the only one working. The courtroom falls silent, waiting for more.
And quite frankly, she does not
Okay.
and only spends.
That's not
Okay.
true. That's not true.
Ma'am, he's speaking. Okay. So you guys are going through a divorce. She now is getting ready to work because she's not working yet, right?
From what I'm told, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. And this tuition, is it accurate what she said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That's a pretty expensive school. But I mean, if, you know, it has its affiliations, I definitely understand. $500 for health insurance.
The judge learns she is not working yet, but getting ready to start soon. The tuition checks out exactly as she said, an expensive school with real prestige attached to it. The judge pauses over the $500 insurance.
And how many other children do you have?
Just the one other with my ex-wife.
Okay. And then you all have 2 together. All right. And I do have your child support amount. Giving you credit for the health insurance as well as credit for your other children. Your child support amount comes out to $1,391. Okay. Now let me explain to you how that affects you. You're definitely going to have to get a job.
Oh, I do have a job.
Well, you're definitely going to have to continue working that job, because if you notice, his child support is only about close to $1,400. You said tuition is about $5,000 a year per child.
The judge finally reveals the number. With credit for insurance and his other child, his payment comes to $1,391 a month. But tuition alone costs $5,000 a year per child. The math stuns.
So after he pays child support, he does not have to give you anything extra. You understand that?
Oh, I completely understand.
And you understand that you will be covering the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're okay with that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Is there anything further? Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further?
Can I just let you know that I do have a legitimate job, okay? Like, I have my own hair care business. It's starting
I
up.
thought that was a question for me. Are you talking to him?
Well, I'm just letting both of you know that I do have a legitimate job.
Okay,
you
great.
know, and it's doing
Congratulations.
pretty well.
That is wonderful. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
That the case wraps up. He pays his court-ordered amount and nothing more. She will cover the rest herself. Then he reveals he is building his own hair care business. If you want to see the next case, like, comment, subscribe.